Alright, got my tomato garden here. Take you through some of the varieties I'm growing. Got all kinds of grapes and orange trees and lemon trees too. Have something like 73 tomato plants. It's going to be a busy tomato year, I guess. Way back here in the back, that's a Dwarf Eagle Smiley, which is a dwarf cherry tomato. This is a Sun Gold, and then Beauty King, and then Siletz with some minis sprinkled there in the front. Over on this row, at the very end right here, we have a Fred's Tie-Dye, which is a dwarf variety I'm super excited about. Already got some fruit on there. That's a Cherokee Purple. Have a few fruit on there, including some kind of multi-blossom that's pretty interesting. This is Sweet Carneros Pink. Also got, I think, like 9 tomatoes on it. It's looking pretty good. And then here we have Uluru Ochre, Mulatte Dwarf, and Rosella Purple. All dwarf plants. Behind it, we have another Fred's Tie-Dye plant. Already a lot of fruit on that one as well. And then behind that, a Nepal. A few fruits on that one. It's a little bit slower than the rest of them. Another Sun Gold on the end there. A Green Giant with the green stake and the purple cage. It's one of the varieties I'm most excited about. Already have, 2 to 3 fruit on it, more developing. Another Beauty King plant next to it. And then there's sort of a forest of dwarf plants right here, including this Idaho gem that had this fused blossom. Look at that tomato, so weird looking. Beauty King Dwarf, another Siletz plant, this Oregon Spring Determinate plant, and a Marbonne right next to it. Has a ton of tomatoes on it. This Oregon Spring, though, that one tomato there is already massive, like 8-10 ounces. And then this Marbonne plant is just throwing out fruit all over the place. Principe Borghese next to it, nice drying tomato. Rosella Purple plant. Dwarf Sweet Sioux to the left of that. I think that's a BrandyFred there on the end. And a Tasmanian Chocolate. Then I have like a Metallica Dwarf, another Rosella Purple, Adelaide Festival, Summertime Green. The Mulatte Dwarf plant in that bucket there, and then I think Beauty King next to it. All throughout here we have wildflowers coming up as well, and this bed is still producing a lot of mushrooms and borage and all sorts of other self-seeding stuff. This one here on the left end is one of those Norfolk purple tomato, the GMO seeds that were available this year. A couple more dwarfs in front. Cherokee Purple has a number of small tomatoes on it. Next to that, to the right, we have a Brandywine. And then a blue boarberry, which is already enormous. That's a Bola Kanacin, which is a Mexican cherry tomato. And the berry's crazy cherry. Got some cucumber seedlings coming up right here with some wheat next to it. Then I have a 30-gallon pot that's got a bunch of unmarked dwarfs in it. I have no idea what they are. Some wildflowers in that terracotta pot in front of it. Got some strawberries and some negi on the floor there. Bunch of sunflowers. There's still mushrooms within those sunflowers. Ton of them, actually. All wine cap mushrooms. On the other side here, there's one that really needs to get pulled. There we go. Bugs kind of got to it, but it still looks pretty good. Then I got 2 full-size straw bales. I got Bola Kanacin there on the front right. and then a Momotaro, Costoluoto Genovese, and a tropical sunset. That tropical sunset's way behind. My hops plant, some bronze fennel, and then a plum tree behind that bronze fennel, and then a bunch of grapes. Got a lot of fruit there too. That's about it.